Welcome back to Gatekeeper Media's New Year's resolutions. It is January 16th. Today we're going to talk about a couple different ways to get backhand extension when you're confronted by an obstacle between you and the basket. A lot of people like to go to what's called a patent pending stance, where they face away from the target with both their heels kind of pointed toward it, and then rotate their hips and upper body and throw. In my opinion, this can create a pretty powerful shot, but at the expense of some accuracy because you are facing away from your target for the most part. I'm going to show you a different alternative to getting backhand extension while still being able to throw an upshot. Instead of doing a patent pending, I'm going to suggest doing something that's more like a lunge to get backhand extension. This is a lot like breaking a mark in ultimate, in which you kind of have a pivot foot that is the opposite of your throwing hand, and then you are lunging out onto your opposite knee. The further out you go, the harder it is to create a stable base, so putting your back knee down can give you another point of contact for additional stability. What you're doing here is getting your hips already rotated towards your target, and truly, you're, I think, gaining accuracy, but you are going to sacrifice power because it's harder to engage your lower body here. Therefore, I strenuously suggest 3 things. 1, don't get greedy. You're already in trouble, you're in a tough spot. The worst thing you can do is only make a little bit of progress. Get what you can while still choosing a safe route. Second, because you are probably sapping yourself of a little bit of power in this stance, you'll need to go with a flippier disc than you ordinarily would for the same distance. I rarely throw anything faster than a fairway driver because it's hard to get it up to speed without it fading aggressively. Third, because you don't have the same engagement from your lower body, there's a tendency to round your throw. What we talked about on January 2nd is pretty critical here. Try to pull straight through towards the target, keep your mechanics simple, and work the best you can to get out of trouble. Put yourself in an awkward spot, try some reps, do your best. You win the game when you can figure out how to use this stance or other weird release points to get yourself into better positions so that your next shots aren't nearly as hard.